It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is shut and we're almost set for baseball. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, Dero. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than Dero win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Correa stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2. Now in the box, Dominic Jeffries. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. Peralta's under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Pineda will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Michael Pineda. A lot of people in baseball have wondered, when is this guy going to finally put it together? Powerhouse fastball with sink, 96 to 98. His best pitch, probably the hard slider. The key for him, throwing strikes early.
Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting third,
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens throughout the course of a season. You're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Pineda pauses. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Suarez gloves it, and a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag. Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Here's Starlin Castro, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe, and he's been a big factor in the series, having driven in 6 runs on 6 hits. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Pineda is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Batting it.
Here's Manny Machado now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Machado on his way to second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was 1 for 4 with a two-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
hitter,
Mike Moustakas. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Conforto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Hard liner to center field. Hicks is there, and he puts it away to stop the. Here's Tyler Austin now. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Bell has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Striding in, P.J. Kelsey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Digging in, Alex Bell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in, Kyle Baker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks is under it. He's got it in there. There are 2 down now.
Now batting, second
So
baseman.
bases are empty here.